Leandre got the juice.
All right, everybody. Let me get this. We got a new angle set up. I was adjusting my setup here, y'all, and I started getting text messages out of the blue like crazy. I'm telling you, started getting crazy notifications. So I went live. As I was, I'm still going through my messages, y'all. Still going through my messages. So this has been under wraps for probably a month now. I think, I want to say it's been under wraps for about a month now. Let me get my, I don't know what this is right here, but it's gotta go. All right, let me get the Twitter feed up. Here we go. What we know, Caleb Cunningham has just flipped from, Caleb Cunningham. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on.
Leandre got the juice.
Testing 1 2. All right. So as you all can see, Caleb Cunningham has flipped his commitment from the University of Alabama to back to Ole Miss, somewhere where we originally thought he would be committing originally in his process. But the thing is, this is also going to be a ripple effect that I told you all to be expecting. For all my members that was in the members only live, I told y'all some things that would be happening. I didn't expect it to start happening now, but I knew early signing day was going to be interesting for some big names flipping, but it was going to be some names that was going to be replacing them. We talked about 2 wide receivers. There was 2 wide receivers that I told you that were in, and I refuse to put it out like this, but reactions here on the Coach Smook Network. Give me your thoughts. What's good, Shaquita? How y'all feeling? Exactly. At this point, Demetrius, who cares? You know, but we care. We care to a certain point. We care to a certain point. Hey, Thad. Don't do that, Thad, because they think I be capping. Hey, Jordan. Jordan, did I not say this, though? Did we not just talk about this? Did we not just talk about this? Did we not just talk about, yo, yo, Sully is in the building, y'all. We got a huge announcement we're gonna be making soon, y'all. Y'all just be on the lookout. Hey, but this is not important. It's only important to just be in the know, okay? This was something that has been hovering around the talks for months now. But Lane Kiffin and NIL right now, they're only targeting maybe 4 or 5 guys seriously in their class, and they're really banking on retaining this portal style of recruiting. So they're really all in on their young guys that they're going after in their class, and it goes from, you know, they're going to, of course, going to push your 28 scholarships or however many you are allowed it, but there are guys that they're really going to bank in on, and Caleb Cunningham is one of those guys. And you know, you're going to see some things flop. You're going to see some things happen throughout the recruiting process, but this early is going to continue to flop. But I want y'all to think about something else though. We just talked about Naeem Oford, the other night, and I was in conversations probably like 2 weeks ago that Alabama was just way out the picture, but even he's starting to create. There's some conversation around him showing interest in staying in state. So there's some things shifting. You can see the style of recruit that's being targeted by this staff. They're really honing in on a certain style of player. When you look at the wide receiver room, Caleb Cunningham would definitely be a great fit. I don't care where he goes, he would be a great fit. But you got Rico Scott in the room right now. You got Amari Jefferson still there developing. You got Cole Adams, who's going to need another year, who started showing huge signs of improvement, getting involved. Caleb Odom, you want to retain him. Of course, you got Ryan Williams. You got Kobe Prentice, who might need another year. Kendrick Law's going to go to the draft. Jeremy Bernard is eligible. Like, you got guys that are leaving, but you got guys that are going to be coming back. Jalen Hill. So this wide receiver room is full. Lacier Brooks is someone that I would love to keep also, but who knows, man? Things can flop. He's really been a primary target for Jamarcus Shepard, though. He's really spoke highly of him. Throw the ball to the other Caleb. That's what's up, man. All good. Who needs to be here will be here. Facts, 100%. Jamarcus, how y'all feeling today, man? We got 103 total in the chat, man. 41 here on YouTube, 62 on Twitter. I want to get the phone lines open, but I got to get my screen on. As a matter of fact, look at me. I'm so blind. I'm gonna get the screen on. I'm gonna get the phone line open because I gotta get out of here and get to the gym. So I'm gonna open the phone lines up here in a few seconds, man. Give me some immediate reactions and thoughts on Caleb Cunningham flipping his commitment to Ole Miss. And what we know is it's just the overnight thing. Is one of those things where I thought originally he was going to be Mississippi State, Ole Miss, in-state kid. Okay, bet I'm gonna just got breaking. And like I said, there's another name. There's another name that I want you all to be on the lookout for. Keep your ears open. If you've been hearing it already, there's some legitimacy behind it. Turbo Rogers, man. Anthony Turbo Rogers. That's a young man that I've had the privilege of speaking with. And I know that there's I told some people that were in the members only live, there's two schools right now that are really, targeting these speedy guys that tend to come to this offensive style at Alabama, and they're looking at what the quarterback situation may be like. Jalen Milroe may be eligible. He's eligible for another year. Does he come back with that line and weight? I don't think a lot of wide receivers are trying to stick around for that development to finish. I think that's the development that can continue at the NFL level. And for that reason, he'll be an early second round pick. So if that's that concern, I wouldn't lean on that. I think Keelan Russell and Ty Simpson are your front runners. Not necessarily Ty Simpson. I think Dylan Lonergan is still in there going in the spring, but coming in the fall, I think Keelan Russell is going to be a front runner I think he's going to be a true freshman starter, and this will be a regime, a new era led by a quarterback that's truly ready, that's going to be able to develop, because this defense is going to grow. You see how many young guys are being implemented in this defense, how many guys are going to have to be back next year, and they're veterans, guys that got snaps, they're just not starters this year. They're going to need to get one more year under their belt, and then you're going to have young talent that's being forced to be developed now, then the young talent coming in that's going to probably push to be day one ready guys, that's going to get opportunities like these young guys have. It's going to be a process that we're going to enjoy in year 2, year 3, year 4. We're going to look elite. We're going to be elite. You keep on, dropping guys. When guys like this drop, it's kind of like they're seeing that 2-3 year projection. They're trying to see that 2-3 year projection. Caleb Cunningham is a great wide receiver though. Definitely top 5 in that 2025 class. But with him moving and dropping, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a certain Tennessee wide receiver possibly flip. I would not be surprised to see a certain Tennessee commit possibly flip. And it's crazy because this would make sense. And as I think about it, because Okay, so don't quote me on nothing. Don't quote me on nothing. But I'm gonna get in my phone. I'm getting my phone today. I got to work out. I got a training session. Y'all pray for me. I'm back in the gym. Get my life back together, man. Thank God for you all support and everything that we're doing here. But I appreciate y'all for being here. But 334-625-1121. 334-625-1121. Call in. Let me hear your thoughts. Caleb Cunningham decommit. Also, what's your thoughts on these other possible flips that we might be having from the Crimson Tide? But it's also some names I want y'all to be on the lookout for. Ivan Taylor is starting to ring some bells right now in the Bama recruiting space. And one thing for sure, y'all know Coach Smook only speaks on things that he knows. So I know everybody's worried about Luke Metz. There has been a surge of recruitment engagement for Luke Metz in the past 4 to 6 months. You all got to remember this young man was a underrated 3-star linebacker at Mill Creek, same school that Caleb Downs came from. Actually was an impact player as a sophomore while Caleb Downs was at Mill Creek. So you look at his production. I look at what he's done and how the attention he's gained. It would be right to be of some concern, but I think this young man is dialed in enough to be open with his process and open enough to be realistic about the process. And you want to enjoy the experience, but this staff, I believe, has the closest engagement as far as what his career path wants to be. When I speak with them on a personal level, what his career path wants to be, he understands the development he wants to go through physically, right? What he wants to go through physically. So when he does get opportunities, he's able to produce at the level that he sees himself. So, and he feels like Alabama gives him that opportunity. And so for that, when young men go into that in depth of explaining why they committed, that's what gives me confidence. So never got to speak with Caleb Cunningham on a personal level, so I can't really relate other than what I hear about. The in-state thing is a huge thing for him, and Ole Miss is doing some crazy good stuff right now. We can't be mad. I cannot be mad at what Ole Miss is doing right now. Do you think Dawson Merritt is gonna flip? Man, I've been hearing some small stuff about that. But you all know that Dawson Merritt was originally, they was predicting him Ohio State, Georgia, I believe. That's what Dawson Merritt was being predicted. I don't think so though. I think he's locked in. He sees that Wolf position, the product that Quay Russaw is starting to produce, and then how hybrid they've been using the Wolf. Have y'all seen how much movement the Wolf has been allotted? Kane Womack is allotted the Wolf. Like he gives him like this underneath robber type freedom with his blitz packages. Let me get this board up. I had a graphic that I wanted to show you all. I had a graphic I want to try to find. I had it up a while ago. I think this was back in the summer when I had my recruiting board graphic, and I started showing y'all names that I thought weren't going to like pan out as far as in coming towards the end of the recruiting process. And y'all thought I was tripping when I said I had doubts about Cunningham early on when he first committed. Y'all remember how surprised I was? Like the news came through so fast. When I reacted to it, I was still trying to digest everything that was being fed. Yeah, Dawson Merritt. I was hearing Ohio State, and it was Ohio State and Nebraska, I believe, not Georgia, Nebraska. Ohio State and Nebraska was the two schools that I was here making a strong push for Dawson Merritt, and that's a Kansas product. We have a few guys targets Kansas products that I really think are quality guys that we need to try to hold on to, and that's slick becoming a pipeline. You get the 5 best athletes out of Kansas at their position. You're doing pretty good as far as you're spreading that pipeline for recruiting. Eric Austin says money move. You think so? don't think so, man. You get to stay in state and be the in-state program. I mean, the in-state hero. He's from Mississippi, man. Oh yeah, man. Let me tell you, like, and this is what NIL has done for programs who are becoming attractive by creating that appeal, that eye appeal, that image appeal for the players, because it's their first experience into becoming a professional. And when you could do it in the SEC, when you could do it in the ACC, the Big 10, the Big 12, and then even now you got some HBCUs who are putting guys on levels to where they go to D1 AA, or they go to a JUCO, and they're the town hero. They get the town NIL, and then they're set up a platform, and they learn business aspects. They're having to learn business aspects at an early level. So now you have to dial in on making it to the professional level. You have to. You put so much into it now. You have to, and how you carry yourself and your image, especially now with social media, all that matters. Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss, you haven't heard any crazy issues with player discipline, all that crazy stuff. Like maybe one or two here, but nothing like you've been hearing at Georgia. So Ole Miss is doing their part as far as recruiting. They're getting the guys. They're going and getting the guys that really matter. They're dialing in on those guys. They're filling the slots for the other guys that fill. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. This is where you feel development. Da 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 da. Your day one guys, we're going to dial in on you. Portal, we're going to really hang on Portal, because Portal's been great for Ole Miss. So big ups to them, man. Big ups to Ole Miss. Hey, he said Mississippi recruiter. Hey, but you know what? It's crazy because where does Jaheim Otis transfer to, right? Did he announce where he's officially transferring to? Did he say Ole Miss? Oh, me neither, man. Like we lose if we lose, and I'm not saying this is going to happen. I don't think we lose Latsy or Brooks. I don't think we lose them, but if we do, man, the wide receiver room, it's because this wide receiver room up until this point, yes, it's been different. It's been a lot more explosive. It started out a lot more explosive, but up until this point has been underutilized, and it's not at a point of, you know, they're trash. It's just we haven't had to break defenses down. We've beaten teams with being able to throw the ball 25 times a game, man. Like beat them by 40 points. We've had games where we've put up 40 plus points and only had to throw the ball 25 times. So that's not the type of volume you want to see as a wide receiver. So it's going to be a lot of guys coming back to give the next quarterback an opportunity to do what this offense is really meant to do, right? Right now, we're doing what best fits the personnel we have, right? We have the personnel for what Jalen Milroe does. You got a Jalen Milroe, you do what he does best, and you accentuate it with all of the weapons. And actually, that helps. We saw it help against LSU, so I'm not mad. You know, I'm not mad. Came overnight. He's been thinking about this for a while. Not just saying. Hey, we've been saying this for a while, Shaquita. I don't know where you've been, but oh, you don't got a wristband. Somebody get Shaquita a wristband. Somebody get Shaquita a wristband. She need a wristband, y'all. She thought. Shaquita, you thought though. You know I gotta keep it 100. Somebody get her a wristband. See, if you had a wristband, Shaquita, you would have known about this, like, not even last night. What this was, AAA members, 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago when we had this conversation? Come on now. Oh, Austin Simmons. I know exactly who you're talking about. I saw his performance against Georgia. The young man came out and went 5 of 5, I believe, or started 5 of 5. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. She thought she was and I ain't putting her on blast, man. I ain't putting her on blast. Shaquita, I really be on point. I pop my partner on Twitter. I wish he'll tap in on Twitter. J-Ro will tell you it's these are some names that it's some names that I mentioned recently in conversation, just talking with him. He was like, man, I don't know. And I've been telling him, so and he probably gonna text me and be like, man, you yeah. I don't just be talking, man. Man, you know what? Man, what's up, Demetrius? You know what? Demetrius, I miss you, big bro. We gotta talk, man. I'm gonna be up your way for this high school game Friday. I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I miss you, man. Appreciate you for becoming a member of the Coach Smook Network, brother. Much love, man. Supporting the network. Y'all give it up for Demetrius in the chat, man. AAA. He been AAA, man. He just be so busy making all that money. I need him to teach me how to do. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, J. Cole, he definitely got to be gone. Hey, Derek Austin, and people are going to overreact, but they better get used to it. Like, and they're going to be like, it's going to be guys that hit the portal for Bama that you're going to be like, man, you're going to start next year. They're not trying to hear that. They're not trying to hear that, especially when it's like, okay, you waited till now. Just watch, and because you know what? Because I care about the people that really invest into understanding how hard we work to get y'all insider information. That's why I deliver like I do on Twitter. People get mad at it. I love the cryptic. I had to learn how to do that. I love it. I love making y'all mad on Twitter. Twitter fam, I love making y'all mad when y'all be like, he don't know nothing. And then a few hours later, y'all be like, oh, you don't see no more reactions after some news break. Just because I didn't say who or what or when to you. Who put Darius in timeout? Y'all put Darius in timeout? Darius, man, he don't know how to act, bro. He's still coming in typing in all caps. If not most, it's really not hard to flip hometown kids. They tend to hear the noise locally where they from. But not only that, man, it just makes sense sometimes for the morale of the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like it worked out for Bo Nix, man. It worked out for Bo Nix. Bo Nix is undefeated against Alabama. Like that's the truth. That's the truth. What's up, Deshaun? How you feeling? Yeah. What's up, man? How you feeling? Deshaun, you need a wristband too. See, if y'all had a wristband, y'all would have this wasn't breaking news for the folks with the wristbands. But I gotta get ready to go to the gym, y'all. I got my first training session. Y'all tap in, man. My final reaction to it, don't be surprised, is this won't be the last one. I believe that'll be that before the end of the season. We'll probably see 2 decommitments from Ohio State. We might see one from Georgia. We might see one from Tennessee. And we might be the target for those 3 decommits. But we might also be losing 3. We might be losing 4. I know for a fact we're going to be losing a linebacker. I know one linebacker for sure is going to probably be decommitting. And it won't be to another SEC school. They'll be going probably back out west. Another linebacker I've been talking to for a while now has been on Alabama's radar for a while, and is currently committed out of conference. I see him possibly committed or signing early signing day. Not sure where his head is right now as far as decommitting from where he is right now, but it could be one of those last minute signings for us, one of those wins early, 4-star commit. So keep your ears open. You're going to be hearing all these stories on message boards and things of that nature. I'm going to keep you in the loop on need to know, so that my confidentiality with these connects and sources doesn't get messed up. That's how we working. And I don't mind sharing that with y'all. It ain't nothing special. It's just about networking and being real, authentic, doing what you do and being who you are. People gravitate to authenticity. So I appreciate y'all for supporting. Hey, if you aren't on the YouTube channel, man, we at 2.3K subscribers, man. If you on Twitter watching right now, you rubbernecking, come subscribe to the channel, man. We have a good mix of chat on the YouTube side. And when I say a good mix in the chat, I mean The haters show up, the rubberneckers, the supporters, everybody shows up, and it's always a good vibe. It's always a good vibe, regardless if you like me or not. The vibe is going to be there. You're going to have a space to talk. I'm going to interact with you. We're going to have a good time. Plus, when it all comes down to it, we're going to talk football, college football. We're going to talk college sports. We're going to talk basketball. We're going to talk sports, and we're going to talk life, and we're going to encourage you, just like I would want somebody to do me. So it's never anything personal. It's all just out of fun and love, and it's all for the content, man. Authenticity above all. Thank y'all for supporting today, and y'all give y'all reactions, man, in the comments. Even if you come to the post stream and you see this later on, give your reactions. Caleb Odom decommitted from the University of Alabama and flips his commitment to Ole Miss. Something that was I originally, y'all know, Coach Smook already had called him to Ole Miss. His commitment to Alabama was one of my surprises. I admitted to being off on that one. As you can see, my original thoughts, I remember they was joking on me because I had to go back and retract a tweet. I retweeted my tweet saying, hey, got news. It's going to be Bama. Shep got a hold to him. And this ain't the end, y'all. This ain't the end. No pen has been put to paper. Of course, he's going to reinforce it with posts and tweets and stuff. But until that pen is to paper, it ain't over with. So until next time, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this little breaking news segment here on the Coach Smook Network. Don't forget, man, to like, share, and subscribe on your way out. And also, if you're not a member of the AAA family, think about becoming a member, and this is how you do so. And until I see you next time, when you see me, holler at me and say, put me in the game, coach. Become a member of the AAA family, y'all. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. And each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. If you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Keep me off the ball, I run it back.